Next time, I'm just gonna like start reciting the words that I can work with the story.
Welcome and good evening. My name is Nicole Zubik, and along with this year Ms. Stewart, I am the National Honor Society advisor at Cleveland Heights High School. Sorry, I always get emotional at this. I am thrilled for all of us to celebrate the dedication, perseverance, and many accomplishments of these young scholars before us this evening. The students present tonight have sacrificed much to achieve great academic success, to demonstrate excellence of character, and to become role models for their peers. These achievements, among what is no doubt a myriad of others, have led to their induction into the Cleveland Heights High School chapter of the National Honor Society. To be immensely proud of their hard work and dedication. This is by no means a minor accomplishment, and one that was not achieved alone. Our families, friends, and staff here tonight should also be commended for all of the support provided to our scholars as well. Please give yourselves, families, friends, staff, a round of applause as well. Heights is an exceptional community. I'm honored to be a part of it and to work with these amazing students each and every day. Everyone here tonight is what makes Heights such a unique and special place to live. Our ceremony tonight will be led by the senior officers of the Heights chapter of the National Honor Society. We will honor each scholar on the screen, and you are not only welcome to, but encouraged to applaud and congratulate each student as their name appears. You do not need to hold for applause. This is an accomplishment to celebrate and cheer, as it took a tremendous amount of hard work and dedication to get here this evening. I look forward to working with each of you over the next few years, and I'm excited to learn of your future successes and accomplishments. I am now proud to announce this year's keynote speaker, Superintendent Elizabeth Kirby.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank Ms. Zubik for inviting me to speak, and also thank Ms. Zubik for her leadership, not only with National Honor Society, but also within Heights High School and the entire district. If you know Ms. Zubik, you know she has lots of energy and enthusiasm, truly loves students, and is always seeking opportunities for students to grow and to learn, and to have wonderful pathways. So, you know, I don't know where you get the energy from, but we are very lucky to have you in our district, and very lucky to have you leading our students in NHS. I want to say to the students in particular, I really am so very proud of you for this accomplishment. It is really important. It is difficult. It is something that this is an accomplishment that you will have for your entire life. I still have in my school it's called the Cum Laude Society, but it's, you know, similar to the National. I still have it of all the many things from 30-something years ago. I still have that, and I still remember that moment and thinking, I'm so happy that someone acknowledges and understands the late nights, the early mornings, the studying, the worrying, the monitoring of progress, trying to understand difficult concepts and take difficult classes. I know sometimes it can seem like lots of stress. And I have a student cadre, and the students often talk about one of the biggest challenges in high school is balancing all of the different responsibilities. When you are a member of the National Honor Society, you are a student who has demonstrated the ability to juggle, to be an athlete, to be an artist, to be an academic, to be a servant, to be a leader. But we also know at their homes, students are mentors for brothers, sisters, cousins, neighbors, other family members, and friends. What we are recognizing tonight is what we know our country needs. We need people who are academically committed, who are critical thinkers, who want to make our world and any community that they live within better, who really stand for integrity, who seek to serve and help others. And so, though I think most of you guys are sophomores, I believe, is everyone sophomores? All sophomores? Some juniors?
So rising juniors.
Rising juniors, rising seniors? Right. So you've had some years in high school, and now as you get ready to become upperclassmen for those rising juniors and seniors for those students who are rising seniors, you will have greater responsibility. And I want you to know that I count on you to continue to set an excellent, exemplary example for your peers. And your peers are watching you. And sometimes it might not feel that way, but it's true. Your teachers are watching you. The cadre, it's a group of students across the school, and we meet together once a month. Talk about school issues, kind of, they give me the student perspective on things in the district. It really does help make decisions. One of the things that the cadre members a couple years ago said that they wanted to do was to go back to the middle schools, and it helped the students who are in 8th grade get ready for high school, because they really wanted to make sure that students could handle the academic rigor of high school, and also it's a big social shift from going to a smaller middle school to a larger high school. So they developed the whole program themselves. They took initiative. They continued to push me and insist that we did something like this. And now this is a part of the way that we support our 8th graders as they leave the high school. That's an example of that scholarship, of that leadership, of making things a better place. The beauty of the Cleveland Heights University Heights community is that we have that spirit in our schools, in our high school, but also in our alumni community. One thing I want to share with parents, it's so funny because maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, Sydney, we went and visited all the senior classes, myself, our Director of College and Career Readiness, and the Executive Director of the Heights Schools Foundation. So parents, I'm telling you this now because I want to make sure that you guys are plugged in as students go into their senior year. The reason that we came and spoke to the students is because the Heights Schools Foundation offers probably over 60 different scholarships just for Heights students. And we have alumni from 5 years ago, 15 years ago, 50 years ago, 75 years ago, who have specific scholarships just for our students. And yet, we get to the senior year, and what happens, right? Seniors are tired. So I just met Mida. So, sorry, yeah, you're gonna be so happy with Superintendent. Mida has 5 AP classes, right? As a senior. That's a lot. And he's an NHS officer, he's an athlete, he's a musician. And so we know seniors get busy, but parents, we had to go and beg the seniors to apply for the scholarships because they had not applied. And I understand because when I was a senior, my mother did all of my scholarships, she did. So I'm just letting you guys know, parents, in 2 years if they are a junior, and next year if they are a senior, please, please, please get plugged in with Taisha McEwen in our College and Career Lab and Laura Lobo, High Schools Foundation. foundation, we want our students to take advantage of the money that we have for students. Our alums are donating even more. You know, we have some new scholarship opportunities that we're going to be talking about at the Senior Scholarship Awards banquet. But our students in National Honor Society are the exact type of students that these scholarships seek to celebrate, but also to support. So, you know, it's the thing that's funny about high school, and I know seniors can attest to it, it goes fast. If it feels like it's slow, then it's fast, right? And so just putting those pearls of information out now, you know, the landscape around financial aid and college support, I'm not sure what that's going to look like in 2 years, but I do know for sure that the Cleveland Heights University Heights community will continue to support and celebrate students to have that opportunity. And the inductees really represent the best of the district. I'll tell you, the barber shoppers and the Gold Rush students who just sang recently won top honors at the Ohio Music Educators Association Conference, winning a superior rating. In fact, the group was coming back from a competition, I believe it was in Texas, and sang on the airplane, right? And I had people on the plane calling and texting me about, you know, your singers are incredible. Like, you know, it was like a movie. They just did like an impromptu performance. Recently, we've heard that our boys and girls swim team earned All-American Scholar Team honors, with our boys earning scholarship awards at the silver level, and our girls at the gold level. Recently, students from Cleveland Heights High School won Trimco's National Design Challenge, which is for students interested in construction and architecture. And every year, our graduating seniors win tens of millions of dollars in scholarship awards. So we have great things ahead of us, you know, in our district for the high school, but in particular for the inductees tonight. This is probably not your first celebration. There are many students here I recognize from middle school, and I recall hearing your name called multiple times during your middle school promotion ceremony, so I'm not surprised to see many of those same students here tonight. So I just want you to stay encouraged, stay focused, continue to be great. Know that we are here to support you, and let that brightest light shine. Unfortunately, this evening, I'm going to have to take off. I do have to go to a conference. Our district is in the Multicultural Student Achievement Network. We're one of the founding districts, and so we have our annual conference, so I'm going there to join the other school districts. So I offer you my congratulations for the rest of the evening, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the halls of Heights High. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Superintendent Kirby. Our officers this evening demonstrate the 4 pillars of National Honor Society. We have character, scholarship, leadership, and service. And tonight, we are going to have each of them provide us with some wisdom, a brief speech for you all before we celebrate, and to light the candle of the pillar for the next generation of our inductees. First up, we have our co-presidents and co-president Sweeney for the leadership speech and pillar.
We, our presidents, are honored to be here today to help recognize a group of very deserving students. We would first like to commend all of you on your achievements far in your academic career. You have put in the work to challenge yourselves academically, and we are so glad that you are getting the recognition that you deserve.
While we celebrate your accomplishments, it is important to remember the responsibilities that come with being a member of the National Honor Society. You will become leaders within your school and your community. To echo the pillars of the National Honor Society, a true leader represents discipline, upholds a commitment to respecting those they lead, and has the strength and integrity of character to set a positive example for others. You will serve as a role model for your friends and peers in and out of the classroom, and help to promote excellence within Cleveland Heights High School. That is what a leader does, and it is our belief that each and every one of you have the ability to fulfill these roles in the upcoming school year as a 2025-2026 chapter of the National Honor Society.
You should be proud of yourselves, for you have just taken another step in a lifelong journey. The world will always need leaders in our classrooms, in our businesses, and in our government. And the future leaders of our country are sitting in this room. Do not take that responsibility lightly. Continue to work hard and try your best. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you very much. Sheridan is so much so demonstrating leadership that she's filling in for another officer this evening to demonstrate speech pillar and to light the candle.
Good evening, everyone, and a heartfelt congratulations to the new inductees. Service is the means by which we better the lives of others while simultaneously improving the quality of our own character. To provide for someone when they are unable to provide for themselves. To look inward and reflect our own kindness onto others. Through the noble act of service, we're able to sculpt a better world with our hands, our hearts, and our humanity. This year's inductees have demonstrated a profound and admirable commitment to community service. As new members of National Honor Society, they are recognized for going above and beyond any service requirements and assisting others based on their own personal drive. The National Honor Society prides itself on its daily staffing of the free tutoring lab here at Heights, allowing students to collaborate with their peers in a friendly and supportive environment. Members additionally partake in numerous projects, work alongside charities, and form volunteer groups both inside and outside of Heights High. Their wholehearted devotion to service has meant a lifetime of improvement for the community and those within it, and allowed our members to witness firsthand the true impact of service and compassion. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have our Officer Goldmark to demonstrate scholarship and light our pillar.
Congratulations to all of you who, through your efforts and studies, were recognized as NHS scholars. This honor is a great opportunity for our school and the community to recognize and celebrate the choices and sacrifices all of you have made. But I believe what should make you and your families proud is not the honor itself, but what you had to do to get it. I believe the 4 pillars of NHS are ideals that will stay with you for your entire life. Our 3rd pillar, scholarship, is the commitment to learning. It is not an inherited quality, but one that is developed as a result of responsibility, dedication, and drive. It is often thought that a number alone can define scholarship. However, the world beyond high school is about much more than your GPA. It is being invested in the quest for knowledge and taking advantage of the wide range of lessons the world can teach you. You have been selected because you are scholars, but also real people who are going to make an impact on our high school. Good luck and thank you.
Thank you. And last but definitely not least, we have Officer Wilson with Character Pillar to light the candle.
What sets us apart from others and is the foundation on which we build our lives. It is a test of strength and determination. It is striving to make the right choices every day. To me, good character is more admirable than having natural talent. Having character is having a sense of moral purpose. It is knowing the right thing to do in any situation. Character is reflected in our thoughts, our choices, and the company we keep. By being inducted into the National Honor Society, you have proven to hold strong character. All of you are at the top of your respective classes academically, but have also exemplified compassion, honesty, and self-discipline throughout your academic careers. You have proven to stand up for what is right, have a strong sense of responsibility, and care about your community, working to improve the lives of those around you. Each of you has built a character that is respected and admired by your peers, who will continue to look up to you as the role models within our school and our community. However, there will be times in your life when your character is tested. The essence of who you are will be challenged by moments of conflict and adversity, blurring the lines between right and wrong. In these moments, I ask that you recall all of the values that have carried you so far in life. Remember to stay true to yourself, and you will not only overcome each challenge, but continue to explore and to grow your character, preparing you to conquer any obstacle that comes your way with class and moral strength. Thank you.
Another round of applause for our officers. And now for our main event. We are going to introduce each of our inductees. It will be on the slideshow, so there will be their name and their photo. That way you do not have to hold for applause. You can yell and clap and get as excited as you want, because I know that's all we ever want to do. And this is definitely a reason for celebration. So without further ado, we would like to celebrate our brand new inductees to the Cleveland Heights chapter of National Honor Society. One last round of applause for our brand new inductees. We will now have our co-presidents come up and lead our new inductees in the NHS pledge. So if we could have all of our new inductees stand.
Repeat after us. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society. To which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship. Service, leadership, and character. Congratulations.
Thank you so much to our officers, our new inductees, our families, our staff, our current members as well who volunteered this evening, Gear Up, College Now, and Avid, the wonderful Keith Newman, Mark Brown, Fred Walker here tonight as well, and our IT staff as a whole for making this possible. Jesse Lang and our musical scholars that provide us with lovely entertainment, including some of our new inductees. All of our wonderful staff here at the high school, Superintendent Kirby, our Board of Education members, and again, just everyone, thank you so much for being here to celebrate our new inductees this evening. If we could, before we go, I'd like to just take a photo of everyone, all of our new inductees on the stage, and then you are free to leave. I know that as you are all NHS members now, you need that time to rest and recover. So thank you again.
Can't make.
There you go.